Hi everybody and welcome to my channel, and this is a Disney 100 video. So I am behind on collecting all of the charms, and this is my Disney 100 bracelet that I currently have. So you can see the charms that I have is Oswald, Minnie Mouse, and the carriage right in the center there, and then I've added other charms that I thought looked good on the bracelet. So I went to my local Pandora store last night with the intention of picking up another Disney 100 charm to add to my bracelet. Originally, I wanted to add Donald Duck, but my store was sold out. So instead, I decided to purchase this charm here. And opening this up, the one that I picked out, so I had a choice between Baloo and Simba. And this is a little bit stiff, but you can see that I chose Simba. So let me take it out of the box and I'll share his details with you up close. And here's a nice close-up look at Simba. So they did use some enamel and a little bit of oxidization to make his details stand out. Look at the smile on his face, even down to the teeth. I think that is so sweet. His eyes, his nose, and then do you see his ear there? They even have a little bit of like oxidization or enamel inside his ear. But most importantly, let's look at the diamond and the 14 karat gold. So part of his tail is in gold. You can see it on one side. And if I turn the charm over, you can see the Disney 100 stamp on the back of his head there. But look how they even formed a little loop with his tail, so you can see where the gold joins onto his back. And then there's another patch of gold, and that would be right in the middle there, and it runs underneath to his belly, and that's where they have the G585 stamp. I'm gonna be a little bit honest with you. Some of the previous Disney 100 charms, the stamp isn't there or it's not obvious. But this one, they put it so obvious right in the center of the charm. Like you cannot miss that stamp. It's just right there. And then do you see he's got his paw resting on top of that diamond? It seems like all the diamonds are the exact same size. So this is Simba. And I had a choice between Baloo and Simba. I do eventually want to get Baloo, and especially Donald Duck. I'm a little bit worried now that I know that my store is sold out of him. But I will definitely be adding Donald Duck to this collection. And then my store provided me with the certificate, and I've also received this box cover as well. I love that holographic effect that it has. And then to turn it over, you can see it says that original artwork from Disney Archives. This design depicts Simba. And then it gives a little bit more detail about the size of the diamond and the cut and everything else. And it's the 6th charm in the series. So a criticism that I have of the Disney 100 collection is there are so many dangles. And it's nice to break up the dangles with charms, but so far, there is only the carriage, and then everything else has been a dangle. So let me remove these charms off of the bracelet so you can see the size comparison of Simba to Minnie Mouse and Oswald and the carriage, and then I'll add it all together onto the bracelet. I really appreciate that Pandora is using the same bail on all of these charms and that they're not combining CZs into these charms so that the diamond really does stand out. So Simba is almost as long as Minnie Mouse, not quite, and not quite as wide of a charm, well maybe from this angle, but maybe not wide as Oswald. To me, Oswald is the star of this bracelet so far. Just the absolute glee on his face and just the way he's kind of like hanging on to that bail and dangling. I just think they did such a fantastic job with him. So this is the size comparison of Simba to the other charms. And of course, because he's like standing like this, he's a little bit wider of a profile from underneath. And I think he stands out really well. So let me see how I'm going to be designing with him. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep all the charms in the center of the bracelet or if I'm going to start spacing them out to the sides. So this is what I quickly came up with. I put Simba right in the center because I think it just balances out a little bit more the other charms. Maybe I will swap them with Minnie Mouse there. I'm not quite sure yet. But you can see that all of these charms still fit in the center of the bracelet. I am hoping to add more to kind of space it out to the sides, but it just seems a little bit too light right now to be doing that. Hopefully with the addition of the blue Donald Duck and hopefully some non-dangles, I can be able to do that. Either that or I'm just going to have to track down some other charms that would suit this design. So this is my Disney 100 update. Thank you so much for watching. Leave me a comment below. Let me know if you're keeping up with this collection. I know some people started and have ended up kind of dropping off a little bit just because of the price point, because this is a very expensive collection that Pandora is doing. No doubt about that. All right, thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope that you enjoyed this video and I hope you're all doing well. Take care. Bye-bye.